Good morning, students. Welcome back to the online classes. Today I'm going to start with a new topic, and the name of the topic is magnetic effects of current. Now this topic is very important from the examination point of view. So I am going to start with the introduction of this topic, and the introduction is: when an electric current is passed through any conductor, a magnetic field is produced around it. The relationship between electricity and magnetism is called electromagnetism. That means, after passing of the electric current, when a magnetic field is produced, then there exists a relation between electricity and magnetism, and that is known as electromagnetism. The definition can be given as the generation of magnetic field around a conductor when direct current, now direct current means the current produced by the battery, when direct current is passed through it is called magnetic effect of current. So this is the definition of the word magnetic effect of current. Coming to the next topic, that is magnetic field. The region around the magnet where its influence can be felt is called magnetic field. Magnetic field cannot be seen, but it can be traced by plotting magnetic lines of forces with the help of compass needle or by sprinkling iron filings around it. Now to explain this, I have drawn a diagram here. This is a bar magnet, and the things which you can see around it is known as the magnetic lines of forces. Now if you look at the diagram here, these lines of forces, if you look at here, they are open. That means they can extend till infinity. So these lines represent the magnetic field around a bar magnet. This is the north pole of the bar magnet. This is the south pole of the bar magnet. So these lines are invisible lines. We cannot see it. We can trace it with the help of sprinkling iron fillings around it or with the help of compass needle, and we have these boundaries extended till infinity. Now moving forward to the topic, I have the next part, properties of magnetic field lines. We have the first property: magnetic field lines start at north pole and end at south pole. If you look at the diagram here, they are starting from the north pole and they are ending at the south pole. That is the point number 1. The magnetic field lines do not intersect each other because there can't be two directions of magnetic field at any one point. So if you look at the diagram here, these lines are not cutting each other. The question is why they do not cut each other. The answer is here: because there can't be two directions of magnetic field at any one point. So if the question is asked why magnetic field lines do not intersect each other, the answer is because there can't be two directions of magnetic field at any one point. Coming to the third point, magnetic field lines are stronger near the poles as they are concentrated at that point. So if you look at the diagram here, we can see they are originating from here. They are highly concentrated at here as well as here. So the poles are having the strong magnetic field. Then coming to the point number 4, within the magnet they travel from south pole to the north pole. If you look at the diagram here, within the magnet it is going from south to north. Outside the magnet it is going from north to south. Within the magnet, this is the fifth point, within the magnet they travel parallel to each other as the field is uniform within it. The question comes, why we can see these lines parallel to each other? The answer is given here. These parallel lines actually going to represent the uniform distribution of magnetic field within the magnet. So if you look at the diagram once more, we can see here the magnetic field are concentrated at here. That means the magnetic strength is maximum at the poles. Outside the magnet, it is starting from north, ending at south. Within the magnet, it is starting from south, going to north. And these lines are parallel because they represent uniform magnetic field. Outside the magnet, they will not intersect each other because at any one point we can only represent one magnetic field. So we can here have 5 properties of magnetic field which are very important from the point of view of your examination. Now I'm going to take up one activity, and the activity is concerned with to show that when current is passed through a wire, it behaves like a magnet. Now if you look at the diagram here, AB is a conductor. It is connected to a cell, and this is a magnetic compass. Now this magnetic compass is showing north and south direction. This is the north and south direction. This is north, this is south, this is west, this is east. Now when the current is not passing through it, it is aligned in north-south direction. Now when we are going to pass the current, something is going to happen with this compass. So let us read it. In the above diagram, the compass is kept over the wire. This is the wire. On the top of it, we have kept the compass. When the current is not passing through the wire, the needle is in the north-south direction. This is the condition here. First condition. With the north pole of the needle facing the north direction. So if you look at the first diagram, the north is facing the north direction, the south is facing the south direction, and the current is not passing through it. When the current flows through the wire, then the north pole of the needle points towards the west direction, and this is what we have in this diagram. As the current is passing from plus to minus, this needle is going towards the west. Look at the arrow mark, it is going towards the west. So it proves that when the current is passing through this conductor, a magnetic field is produced, and due to this magnetic field, this compass has got a deflection, and this needle will deflect towards the west. The north pole of the needle will deflect towards the west direction. This is very important, that when the compass is kept over the wire and the current is passed through the wire, the north pole of the compass will deflect towards the west. Now coming to the next diagram. In this, I have changed the direction of flow of current in the conductor, and you can see this time the needle is coming downward, that is, it is coming towards the east direction. In this diagram also, the needle is on top of the wire. When we complete the circuit, the current is going like this. In this case, the direction of the current has been changed, and we will see the deflection direction has also been changed. It is now east. Previously it was west. So here we can say, in the above diagram, the compass is kept over the wire, the current is not flowing through the wire, the needle points in the north-south direction with the north pole of the needle facing the north direction. But when the current flows through the wire, the north pole of the needle points towards the east direction, and this is what we are going to prove here, that as soon as the current is flowing through this conductor, the deflection of the needle will take place. If you look at the first diagram, when there was no flow of current, there was no deflection of needle. But as the current was flowing, the deflection was taking place. In the initial stage, the deflection of the north pole was towards the west. When I change the direction of the current, the deflection is towards the east. It proves that the change of the current in both the cases has changed the nature of the magnetic field. I hope you have understood the activity. In the next class, I will continue with the same topic and I will explain some more thing in the topic of magnetic effect of current. So thank you and have